Good morning, everybody. It's Lisa Baker here at SewEndipitous. Happy Wednesday morning, and everybody say whoop whoop. So here at SewEndipitous, it has been another week of craziness as usual. Yesterday we were so super excited because Belzy, our regional sales manager of Handy Quilter, brought the Handy Quilter education van down. We have the classroom set up with a Mara 20 long arms ready for our 3-day Handy Quilter education event that'll be taking place Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So super excited about that. I love to have the Handy Quilter national educators in the building. This time we have Miss Iris. We love her. Everybody say whoop whoop for Iris. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Iris will be the national educator that we have back here in November. We do have another Handy Quilter education event. Some of you, unfortunately, got waitlisted because that filled pretty quickly. But if you are still interested in taking one of these 3-day education events, still continue to send me your emails so you can get on those lists to be first in the know when those details become final for November. My email is lisarenee@lisareneeinc.com. Yes, now, before we move on, we love education around here, clearly. We have Mickey Hudson. She's a national educator for Husqvarna Viking. She is going to be here at the end of the month. There is a serger class that Steve posted out on the website. Now, you do not have to own a serger to come to that class. We provide the sergers for you. Mickey provides the education. We're also providing your kit for you, so you don't even have to worry about any fabric or anything for the project for that day. It really is a technique class for sergers. So if you own one, but you need to learn more about how to use your serger, that class is for you. I want to say it is on a Wednesday. Is that correct, Steve? I think it's a Wednesday. Matter of fact, yes, it is on a Wednesday. Yes. If you have been thinking about purchasing a serger, but you're a little bit scared too because you need to know more, that is the class for you. So make sure, limited seats in there. We are providing the Husqvarna Amber S Air 600. For those of you that are taking that class, definitely jump in that. Mickey is an amazing instructor. Now, with that being said, there is also a Creative 8 digitizing software class on Friday. So definitely you want to pop in that. All you need to bring for that class is your laptop, your mouse, your power cord, and so forth. That is a great class. Now, there is a free version of Creative 8 out there, so you do not have to purchase the software to use it or to be in this class, so definitely check that out. Limited seats on that. Several people have already signed up. Steve just got all of those on at the end of last week. I hadn't even really had a chance to blab about them, but definitely jump on and reserve your seat. Now, with that being said, on Saturday of that week, which will be August the 29th, Mickey will be here. It is a free event in the classroom. She is going to be doing a trunk show and also demoing some of the Husqvarna Viking feet and accessories and really showing you how to put those into play. So if you are a Husqvarna user, this is definitely the event for you. It is free. Like I said, it's going to be in the classroom. We're going to start, it says 10 a.m. We're really not going to start till 10:30. I might have screwed up on that. It's 10:30 on that day. We will get these corrected. I apologize about that. She's going to start at 10:30 that morning, and she's going to be doing some demos throughout the day. She will be here all day until 2 o'clock to answer any questions. And if you are not a Husqvarna Viking user, it is still so beneficiary to come because you are still learning about what certain feet do, and I'm sure your machine brand also has those feet or accessories for the most part, so very good. If you are a Husqvarna Viking user, the sales are going to be amazing that week, so you definitely want to pop in. Accessory sales on this day, absolutely. If you're in the market for a new sewing machine, this week that Mickey is here, that is the week of like the 26th through the 29th or 25th through the 29th. Sales, sales, sales. So Anything else about that, Steve?
No, hand me that poster so I don't forget
So he
to
remembers.
check that time.
Yes, it's 10:30 on that for sure. She'll be in the building at 10 o'clock, but we want to give time for everybody to, you know, pop in before we actually get started. Now, a few more things. I have a fabric collection to show you today. I'm going to jump in that, but if you guys know me at all, probably my equal love to Wizard of Oz is stationery. I am obsessed, always have been. I still have pencils and stationery, pens from when I was a kid. I was going through some stuff the other day, and I found my old Garfield pencils, unsharpened, because yeah, you buy them but you don't sharpen them, and I want to say the date on them was 1978. That is hilarious because I was only born in 72, so I would have been like 5 years old. When I tell you my love for stationery and office supplies started young, it really did. Do you remember that, Steve? Always.
Yes.
Stickers. I love collecting stickers when I was younger. But anyway, I love when a good quilty version pops out. These are Lori Holt, Baked with Love to match her fabric collection. We just showed the vinyl pouches that we have with this collection. But this is just a, she calls it her index recipe card book. There is a recipe in there from Lori Holt. It's Grandma's Pumpkin Dessert. Listen, I'm not putting recipes in here, but I'm going to put something in here. I do love that there's a little checkbox.
You
That's
will
pretty
never
cool.
write on that.
No, you're right. Oh my God.
Who are you kidding?
He's telling on me. He has bought me so many Wizard of Oz notebooks and pens because he knows I absolutely love them. I will not open them. I will not use them. So for my 50th birthday, he went and bought me doubles of a lot of them so I would actually use some. And some of them are still in the wrapper, and I have 2 of them. Yes, I am obsessed. You're right. The fill on this book, too, Steve, you'll have to fill it when we get off camera. It's not paper, so it's going to be really good. If you do use it for recipes, it's not going to wear and tear, because this is almost like a vinyl. It has a good texture to it. So super cute.
And I think those are perforated so you can tear them out if you did want to put them like in a recipe box or something like that.
Yes, you're correct. Or gift, you know, to a friend like you do a recipe swap. Absolutely. Absolutely love.
All right. So Anna Sitterly says good morning.
Good morning, Miss Anna.
And
just so you know, our Project Linus box is full. That potentially could be a video one day this week. I'm just saying.
Let me see. Oops, I done flipped the camera.
That's
Becky
all right.
Darmany.
Good morning, Miss
says
Becky.
Good morning. And hold on, I'm looking to flip the camera back, guys. Hold on one second. This new
This
format.
is my fault this morning.
Okay. And we got a good morning from Melissa Dellery.
Good morning, Miss Melissa. Melissa's going to be here this week, if I remember correctly. She's in the Handy Quilter class. The other thing, this is Lori Holt. These are Busy Bee pencils. I love a good mechanical pencil. I bought Lori Holt's last version she did. They're just so stinking cute. It is 0.7 millimeters on the lead. So needless to say, I was super excited for these.
Those are pretty.
They are so cute. And you know, it's funny. Sometimes I like pens and markers that are fat, and then sometimes I like them when they're kind of smaller. These are kind of smaller. I love these. I use them to write in my journal all the time. So needless to say, I had to get these when I seen she came out with some new ones. Definitely had to get them for the shop. And also, we're in that time of year that we start thinking gifts, right? If you got to pick up something, maybe for a round robin at your sew-and bee group or whatever, these are just little good gifty ideas.
Good morning, Susan Morgan.
Good morning, Miss Susan. How are you doing? Now this one I cannot open to show you. I bought one yesterday. These all landed yesterday. And I meant to leave mine here so you guys could see the inside. And I was so excited I took it home. But this is out of the Mercantile Fabric Collection for Lori Holt. It is a hardback binder. I'm not binder. Ring notebook. Thank you, Stephen. Spiral ring notebook. Anyway, it's grid paper on the inside. So it's not lined paper, it's grid. And I don't know if you can kind of see, those grids are really close together, which is perfect if you like to doodle out a quilt, a tabletop, or whatever, and you've got the hardback where you can write on it anywhere. So needless to say, one of each of these went home with me yesterday.
Graph paper, is that what you're talking about?
Huh?
Graph paper?
It's graph paper. Yes, it's graph paper. Did I say grid?
Yes.
Well, grid, graph paper.
It took me a minute.
Yes,
I was
sorry.
like, that didn't
Graph
sound right.
paper is correct, or grid paper. Now, I have several notebooks that have grid paper in it. I still write like regular journal notes on it. But I do love a good graph paper because I like to doodle designs that, you know, come into my head. So, with that being said, Steve,
hold on.
Okay.
Let me see. I got to go back up. Julie Troutman says, "Good morning. Working on stuff for your holiday market this morning."
Holiday market. She's coming all the way from Arizona to be here with us. We love it, Miss Julie. Good morning.
Let's see. Susan says, "Busy sewing samples for H&H."
I bet you are.
Everybody's
Susan.
busy this morning. Lori Baker says, "Good morning," and Marty Patton says, "I love this book."
Oh, yes. I'm assuming Marty is referring to this book. I could be wrong. Marty, let us know.
I'm thinking she saw it down there.
Yes. This is gathered by Jen Kingwell. So the hardback book that she had prior to this one was called Quilt Recipes. Absolutely love. Marty did the Winsdale out of that book. I'm working on my Winsdale out of that book. But this is the next one. I too have purchased this book. You know, sadly, some of these books that I buy, I may never make anything out of them, but I love when I'm just chilling, look through my magazines, look through my pattern books. I do it over and over and over. All my books are very well loved. Jen Kingwell does an amazing job with her books. The photography inside them is so nice. But she does amazing. I mean, just look at some of the photography.
Yeah, these are the best coffee table books if you're a quilter.
Yes. Now, I will tell you, everything Jen does, she hand stitches. Every quilt in here, even if it can be pieced by a machine, she is a hand stitcher. So once again, the images and everything is amazing. So this one is called Gathered. This goes with the current collection that just landed yesterday. And right before we went on camera, I was informed by brother that I was jumping the gun because he did not have this in the system yet. So I apologize. He said he will be working on it today. So those of you that are not here locally, and do shop with us online at SewEndipitous.com. Hopefully by the end of today, he will have all of this fabric on. It's kind of one collection, but yet two. It's kind of confusing. I'm not sure how he's going to have it on the website.
I'm splitting them into two distinct.
Is it going to be gathered Lollies and gathered Bonbons?
Yes.
Okay. So I keep saying gathered. But if you guys follow Jen Kingwell, you know her low volume lights for the backgrounds. She, for the past several years, calls them bonbons. So these are going to be on the system as gathered bonbons. In a minute, I'm going to get to the focus prints. Those are gathered lollies. And there was one thing I meant to grab that I did not. I will go grab in a minute. Go ahead, Steve.
And Susan Morgan says inspiration for days when you were talking about the gathered
It
book.
is totally inspiration for days, and that's what I love. So low volume. I know this is upside down to you, but it looks like a little raindrop, if you will. It's in a misty green. Here is a yummy little orange low volume. Once again, these are called gathered bonbons. This color, I don't even know really what you call it. You'll see it in detail on the lollies, but I love it. It's like a maroon for I'm going with maroon
or dark red.
Yeah,
deep red.
So here is the light lilac, and they're all different. Shoot, my brain is not working this morning.
Geometric.
Yeah, there you go. Here you've got dots. There you've got just a bunch of dots with some segregation on it. There you've got, it almost looks like tic-tac-toe without the O's. And I already said like the teardrops on that one. Here is the light pale sunshine yellow, if you will, in the collection. These are like looks like a maze. We've got some bigger dots coming in a darker yellow. And then you have...
Sorry, guys. Cameras have it. There we go. It's having trouble
Sorry.
focusing.
Oh, picking it up. Sorry. And here you have some pin stripes, and that's in a gray. Steve, I'm going to let you show that real quick. Talk about that. I got to go grab something. Hold on one second.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm not sure what to say about it, but other than the fact that I don't have it on the website yet, let me back up so you guys can see this a little better. And Lisa doesn't know where things are at in the shop, so she can't find it.
I'm running around like crazy looking for something.
And this one is very, very difficult. Do what?
I said it's a good thing you're not following me on camera.
No.
Because I can't find what I want to. Oh, it's right where I thought it was. It doesn't.
There we go, guys. Jean Kingwell gathered bonbons.
Okay.
Lisa's coming back.
Sorry guys, I was running around like crazy. So I wanted to bring this on camera because the last Lollies collection that we had at Jen Kingwell, Laura Phillips made this sample. It was a great, great sample, but I wanted to bring it on camera today to help remind you of what the Lollies was. So there is 16 Lollies. Ain't it 16, I think, Steve?
Yes.
And the way the Lollies come is from selvage to selvage. Sorry. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 prints on one piece of fabric, selvage to selvage. In each one of those, you have a different fabric, and it's always divided by this black and white dotted line. It reminds me of the road, the white lines in the middle of the road when you can pass.
Or stitching.
Or stitching. Yeah, or that. Oh, this feels so good. So the cool thing about this fabric, I say every time Jen Kingwell comes out with a new Lolly, I always remind everybody, if you are doing applique, and sometimes in our applique pieces, we only need a little bit of fabric. We don't even need a whole fat quarter, but we need lots of different colors or lots of different prints. The great thing with the Lolly, you could get a quarter yard, 9 inches, and boom, that is really giving you a lot of fabric to play with. Those of you that are English paper piecers, this is always amazing, these Lollies that come out. So this shows you some of that color palette that I was saying earlier with that X's and O's, that maroon that's coming in there. So cute. So Laura had took some of the Lollies from the last collection, much bolder, brighter colors, and she made this table runner. And I just thought the back was just so much fun. Anyway, I just wanted to show that for reference on that. Okay, so let's move on with the Lollies. So we're still hanging out in that maroon family. Remember, each print has 8 different ones on it from selvage to selvage. Here you've got some stripes, you've got some squares, you've got some circles, you've got some geometric diamonds in here. Just beautiful. And the colors are at play. Now, if you've never done or seen anything with Jen Kingwell, sometimes you might be like, what the heck is that print doing into the rest? But Steve, does it not work?
Yes. I used to be the biggest critic.
He did.
And Looking Forward, I think, was the first collection of hers you ever
That's
got.
funny.
And I thought it was the ugliest collection I'd ever seen in my life. But once I started seeing her stuff in actual
because back then
quilts,
you only seen fabric. We didn't carry patterns and books online. Yes.
But once I saw the first pattern with her stuff in it, I was like, oh my God. I honestly don't know how she does it, but you
She's
combine
amazing.
these together and they are just beautiful.
You are now a huge Jen Kingwell fan,
am.
which is so funny. So here's these maroons bringing in that burnt orange. And then as you get over to this print, which I absolutely love, these carrots. The carrots are so stinking cute of all the different colors. You're bringing in that plum, which is helping to work these all together. So once again, on each one, selvage to selvage, you have 8 different prints going on. Now there's one on this that I'm obsessed with, as well as the carrots. I'll show you in a second. And it may be because there's orange in it, but I absolutely love this print down here, Steve.
Oh, hold on, guys. Let me get over there.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm already on this
That's
side.
all right. You'll eventually work your way down 8 across the thing. This one is so fun too. This one is cute. So this is someone kneeling like at the garden picking the carrots. So cute. But this print right here, Steve,
Oh
I don't know
God.
why I'm obsessed with
That
it.
is beautiful.
I know. It's so fun. I would wear a shirt out of that. Some of these, you know, it's great to have all of these different prints on a piece, but some of them I would love to have full-on yardage of, and maybe one day Jen will do that. Bring out some of the favorite prints or something and put
All right,
them
so
in.
somebody that's got a calendar, not a calendar, calculator handy,
Uh-huh.
do me 16 times 8.
16 times 8, so you know how many different prints is in this
Yes.
collection. Okay, here's this one. This has some words. We're back with some stripes. This, once again, is gathered. These are all your autumn colors. She's got dotty dots throughout this entire collection in different sizes. But like Steve said earlier, a lot of geometric shapes. Here she's bringing that tic-tac-toe board back in there. There's no X's here, but you got the O's. And this piece here is real. This is your world too, Steve. It's kind of muted. Simple, but elegant for sure. Welcome to SewEndipitous. Now, hold on. We're bringing more.
All right, either my comments have stopped working or nobody has a calculator.
Uh-oh. We will get it calculated before we go. So here we are. These are the same prints that you've seen on the one before, just in different color. I love this wine color with the lighter purple in it. You got your stripes, your dotty dots, and so forth. Hopefully the way Steve is panning after he does his close-up, he will do where you can see these two together, just so you can see the same prints in different colors.
Thank you, Anna. 128.
128 different prints in this one collection. That's amazing. Thank you, Anna. We can always count on Anna. She's like our little fact checker always, or answering our questions. Okay, here we go. Oops, I need to get a little more off the bolt on that. Running out of space because they're so fabulous. So as you can see, we're running into some of those lighter colors. So cute. A little bit of flowers are starting to pop into the collection.
Thank you, Becky.
They got us. They got us covered.
I knew they would.
Okay.
All right.
Here
Next.
is the next one. Now, this is a line that is coming on. All the other lines have been running perpendicular, parallel with the selvage. This one here is running perpendicular. So that gives an interesting twist to what we've been seeing. While Steve pans that, I'm getting your next bolt out. There's so many. I just love these, and it all feels so good. We're in some orange world, Steve. You know I love some orange. You've got that brown in there, and then you're going to work all your way through. There's a little bit of yellow showcasing. Of course, some black and white helps everything pop, but the orange on orange, a little bit of check going on. So cute.
That one's very interesting. I
I
don't
love
think
it.
I've ever seen one that small.
Yeah, it's, well, and noticeable. Sometimes it can get so small you don't even realize that's what the print is.